can turn on and turn off. When we are pressing from our keyboard F3, then we can easily turn on and turn off. So if we click on this small arrow here, then we can see the list of these options. So we need to turn on these all options. Once we turn on this all option, then we can use all these options during the drawing. When we are going to draw any object or anything, then we can easily do it. So let me active a line command here. This is our line command, for example, and if I'm going to draw any other line, then we can see that easily here. Let me zoom. We can see these options from here. If we click here, these options, you can see this end point. It will provide us a midpoint and also the start and an intersection point. It will provide by it. So let me off this. Now we can see it. But if we go to draw a point here, we can see it easily. If we are going to pick the midpoint, we can easily see it that here is our midpoint. So if we turn off this option, for example here, and I'm going to draw a line or circle, for example I'm going to enter circle, then you can see that you are not getting any correct point. You can draw, but it will not perfect. If you are going to draw a line, then you can just click here. Once you zoom the line, you can see that it's not a perfect. For example, I am going to turn on this object snap and draw a line. Now you can see that it's give you the option endpoint. So easily you can draw it from here. Okay. And also you can see that it's provide you the nearest point from here to here, and you can see the midpoint also, that if you're going to draw this is on the midpoint, you can see it all from here. Okay, like here. So this is the options. So let me explain about this all option. Let me turn off this all tick mark. For example, I am going to off this all, and now you will just only see the end point. Okay, L, and you will see here end point. No any other option like nearest point, center point, it will not display on your lines are on your object. And the next, if I'm going to on the midpoint, okay, then I'm going to off end point, then you will see that here is our midpoint. So it will just provide to you just only the midpoint of. And the next, center. For example, if we have a center like a circle, this is our center point. Draw a geometric center, turn on a geometric center. If we have a shape here, PL, and click here, close. It will provide to you a geometric point. You can see it here. If you're going to draw a, or you just click here on this option, you will see the geometric center here. Okay, so that's you can use it, the geometric center from here. Intersection, this is our intersection point. For example, if we turn on the intersection point and we have a two lines here and here, provide to you the intersection point from here. This is our intersection point. You can see it from here. Okay, it means that this two line is going to intersection here to here, and also you can see that it's provide us a midpoint of the line. Okay, so the next is extension. For example, if we have the same line and we are going to extend this line, you can see that it's provide to you extension like line, and click here and it's give you the extension here. Okay, extension line, you can see it, the option. This is the extension. If it's turned on, it will work the extension line. So like for example, I am going to enter L line and shift right click, and just I'm going to select the like center, click here, then it will just provide to us a center. The all other option, intersection, midpoint, endpoint, it will not work, just only the center one will be work. And now I need this midpoint of this line. Just I will press shift from my keyboard, right click, and I will click on the midpoint only. Now you can see that it's only give you the midpoint of the line, and the other points is not providing by this thing. So it will work like this. For shift, right click, and I need a tangent, and it will provide to us only tangent. Okay, you can see that it's providing us our tangents. Okay, and next another option is a perpendicular. If we have two lines, L for line, here is our line. For example, the line is here like this way, and I'm going to draw a perpendicular line on this. Then I will use shift and use perpendicular, and you can see that it's giving you a perpendicular line from here. So easily you can draw a perpendicular. If you go to enter, click here, shift, right click, perpendicular, and you can easily draw perpendicular line on this. The same for this one, shift, right click, perpendicular, you can easily draw perpendicular line. So that's you can use this perpendicular option. And the next is tangent. If you're going to click tangent, and we need a tangent of a circle, here is our circle, and we need a tangent point. Let's just turn on line and shift, use tangent button, and you will see only the tangent here. Okay, you can just see it from here. Let define, this is our tangent. Okay, so easily you can start line from your tangent easily. So this is our circle tangent. Here is two circle, and here is two circle. I need a line from this tangent to this tangent. Okay, line, and I will just click shift, press shift, and use a tangent. Then it will give me a tangent, and here also shift and select tangent. It will provide you the tangent. So now you can see that this line is drawn tangent to tangent. If you need this is on quadrant to quadrant, you can just easily active a line command. Okay, line command, and you will just press shift from your keyboard, and you can select this quadrant, and it will give you this quadrant. And again here right shift, you can just click shift quadrant, and it will provide you the quadrant of this line. So easily you can draw it from here to here like this way. And the next, what is the option is the nearest. For example, I have a center line from here, and I'm going to select this center, and I want to turn off the nearest point, nearest option. Then you can see that it will just, if you are going to click it here, it will jump to this quadrant. If you're going to click again here, it will jump to this option. So if you turn on, for example, I need the line and this option, I'm going to draw from here to here. It will give you this option and this option only, because our nearest is off. If I turn on this one, so easily now I can just draw it here, from here you can just draw it easily here. Okay, and the next option is, you can see that parallel. Okay, for example, if I have a line here, this one, and I want to draw another line parallel to this line here, I need this parallel. So I will just press shift from my keyboard, and I select parallel from here, and just I will go on this line, and then it will give us the parallel option from here. You can see it work like this way. So easily go to this line, and here you can just see that it's a completely parallel line to one. You can just another line, first line, and shift right click, parallel, go to this line and come here. It will give you a tracking line, and parallel easily you can draw it from here. If you want to change anything, the settings, you can just easily go to snap settings, and you can click on these settings. This pop-up menu will open, and also you can turn on and turn off, select all, clear all. You can use it from here. So it's very important options. You should to turn on this all if you don't know that how it's used. And if you're going to click all this turn on and you're confusing and it's not working, you just need to press shift from your keyboard, like I'm using the line shift, and then you can see that all option is here. If you need a node, parallel, tangent, or center, extension, midpoint, you just need to select one of them, then only the one will be work. For example, if I'm going to select center and I'm going to enter, you can see that only it's showing center, it's showing center, the all other option is off. For example, I'm going to draw a line and shift, and I'm going to select a midpoint. So it will provide me only midpoint of the end point of the center. So you can see that if you need a midpoint, you just need to select a midpoint. It will just provide to you a midpoint of a line easily. Okay, so for this purpose you can use this option very easily, and it will help you a lot. So we will see in the next tutorial. Goodbye and take care.